Welcome, everyone, to Russellville Junior High Whirlwind football. Ninth grade team getting warmed up. Looks like we're a little ahead of schedule. The 8th grade team was victorious over Beebe by a score of 36-6. Right now they're showing 13 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock rolling. You can see that on your screen. They will start the game early if they get all the festivities in order. Of course, the band will be here to take care of a lot of the pregame stuff. They're filing in to the stands as we speak. But we're happy that you're joining us here as the Whirlwinds taking on Beebe for a freshman football game tonight. Both teams almost finishing their warm-ups. Beebe still has their special teams on the field working on some extra points. Russellville getting ready, calling it up here and getting ready to run through their sign. Beebe brought a sign on the other end. The run through, and we're getting ready to have our pregame festivities. The 8th grade team winning earlier tonight, 36-6. And really wasn't a ball game. It was 30-0 at halftime. Russellville actually had a touchdown called back in the second half. There's Mike Cloud, PA voice for Russellville, and getting ready to start off with the pregame festivities, and we will listen in for the national anthem, the moment of silence, and the Pledge of Allegiance.
National anthem will be played by the Russellville Junior High Band under the direction of Mr. Johnson. And now, the Star-Spangled Banner. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Russellville taking on conference opponent Beebe Badgers. Conference opponent junior high, not at the high school level. We have tonight's freshman game after an open week for the Whirlwinds. 2 weeks ago, they were at Searcy last week. Lost that one. Kind of an odd game there. They or odd situation where they have parent-teacher conferences tonight. So thanks to Matt Kordsmeyer for bringing that game to you. So a lot of people were in Russellville for parent-teacher conferences, so he was able to bring the game to you. We're going to bring this one tonight. The home matchup between Russellville and Beebe. We do have some other things going on to tell you about. Of course, they just, here Russellville just hosted the Conference and State Tennis Class 5A Championships. And then the Lady Cyclones took second in the Class 5A State Championship hosted at Russellville. The boys golf team will be at Benton next week. But tomorrow night we have Russellville Cyclone football here on YouTube. We'll also have it on our radio station, FM 102.3. Most powerful radio station in the River Valley. We'll have the pregame show for you with Coach Wheeler at 6:30 and kickoff at 7 o'clock. You can see it right here on YouTube, Cyclone Booth YouTube. Cyclones picked up a victory last week against Mountain Home. They're going for their second victory, conference victory of the season, taking on Siloam Springs. And we'll talk a little bit about that matchup at halftime of this game. Captains number 4, Julius Cox Thompson. Also number 15, Gavin White. And
24,
for Russellville, number 57,
Will
Romero
Gagnon.
Blanco.
And number 5, David Sterling.
David starting, Will
For
Knighton, the
Whirlwinds, number 4,
captains for Beebe.
Julius Cox Thompson. Number 15, Gavin White. And number 57, Romero Blanco.
Beebe wins the toss. They elect to defer. That means Russellville will obviously want to receive, because if you kick, then Beebe gets to say they want to receive at the beginning of the second half. I've seen that happen one time back in the Southwest Conference days. Baylor had won the toss against Russellville, and they elected to kick. They'd mistaken. And then to start the second half, the Razorbacks elected to receive, so they got both kickoffs. But Russell elects to receive, and then Beebe gets to say where they want to, what goal they want to defend. They want to defend the south goal. There is no wind right now. There was some earlier. We were getting out here about an hour and a half ago. And you never know, Coach Jimmy Wilson, if he would have won the toss, he might elect to put his offense out on the field anyway. All that might have been moot. But the Whirlwinds, they're geared ready. I mean, they've already got their receiving team out on the field as they were finishing up before they even finished shaking hands. Ladarius Prince is number 1 for the Whirlwinds. Right now, he's the only man back deep. He's back at the 15-yard line. Beebe just now coming onto the field from the sidelines. Always tough to tell. You never know what you're going to get with junior high kickers. They might not kick it very far. Adjust our camera just a little bit.
Kick returner for the Whirlwinds, number 1.
But they were booting extra points, and so they may be kicking deep here. Coach Wilson always studies film, and so you know he's got something planned. He knows what the other team's going to do, but he didn't know they were going to kick it out of bounds. And the Whirlwinds are going to get fantastic field position to start this game. They ran the clock 5 seconds. They shouldn't have. It doesn't start until it's touched. There is a little bit of different rules, though, in junior high to high school, especially on clock. The Whirlwinds going to take over at the 30-yard line. High school football, you actually get 35. You get different things you can choose when the kick goes out of bounds. And in fact, you can actually make a move back 5 yards and kick it again. One of the rules here is that the clock starts on change of possession. Russellville going in tight on first down, almost like a wing tee. Here's a pitch to Prince. He's looking the right side, and he's going to pick up 5 yards. Fights for another one there. I don't know if I've ever seen Russellville run the wing tee. They ran a dead tee offense, and I'm talking like back in the mid-'80s. That's a shocker there as Campbell went under center to run that wing tee. And one of the wing backs there, Prince, number 1, picked up 6 yards, second down. And again, same formation. This is what you see Air Force run. Another toss. Prince, he's going to run 3 yards before he's even touched. He's slung down, but he may have the first down. They're going to stop the clock to move the chains. First down for the Whirlwinds. If you don't know head coach Jimmy Wilson, one thing you got to know is he's a film rat. He spends a lot of time studying the other team. And even when he was coaching 7th grade, he was doing that. And so he has obviously done this and seen something that he likes, the matchup he likes, and he may be surprising Beebe here. Here's Shamsey on the carry up the gut, breaking an arm tackle. They're not going to bring him down with that. They finally chop him down, but not before he picks up 10 yards, make it 11 as he gets to the 43. That's the first carry for Zach Shamsey tonight. And they've gone wing tee the entire time. The beauty of this is when they line up for the very first one, they were coming out of the shotgun. And now we have a timeout by the Badgers. And they're probably going to talk about this, say, wait a minute, what do we got going on here? This is offense that we have not seen the Whirlwinds run on film all year. We're not ready for this. And the Whirlwinds doing what they want to on the toss sweeps. And they're looking at first down at the Beebe 43-yard line. The Cyclones will be on the road tomorrow night as they travel to Siloam Springs. The next home game for the high school team will be a week from tomorrow night. It'll be homecoming week all next week. And it culminates with Cyclones hosting the Pointers of Van Buren. Perfect time to talk about the first game ever played here at Cyclone Stadium. Was 40 years ago. It's the 40th season at Cyclone Stadium, and the first game was a 35-0 victory for Russellville against Van Buren. The clock's not ready. They're having to wait, and then I don't think the official realizes it's stuck at 9 seconds. They got a clock issues, and the Whirlwinds realize it, but the man in the white hat didn't. There's a clock issue because they had run 60-second timeout, and you can't start the clock until that is finished. And like I said, the players knew it, but the white hat didn't. Shamsi in motion. They're going to give it to him on the toss sweep. Lead blocker is actually Campbell, and Shamsi's going to be knocked down after about a 2-yard gain. 8-minute quarters here in junior high football, and Russell's held the ball for the first 2 minutes, running the wing tee. Ball at the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 8. And as long as Beebe doesn't adjust, you keep running it. And then when they do adjust, you sling it downfield. You got about 3 wide receivers that can get downfield in a hurry. Wing back there is Prince and Shamsi. Shamsi number 25 to our side. He comes in motion, fake the toss, and gives the handoff to Prince. He's going to slip through at the 40 and drug down from behind, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. I like the fake pitch there, and because you see that high pitch as a linebacker, and you start biting on that, and that opened up the middle. And the inside handoff there to Ladarius Prince. Big gain for the Whirlwinds. They have it first down. 2 men in motion. They both got to get set. They're going to blow this. They can't do that. They call that a illegal shift. That's not correct. That you can have two men moving as long as the ball doesn't get snapped. I think the white hat jumped the gun there. It's a legal shift if 2 guys move and they both don't get set before the snap of the ball. I think he jumped the gun on that call. I think that's incorrect call, but it's first down to 15 for the Whirlwinds. And in motion is Prince. He'll take it on the toss sweep, cuts it right back up the middle. He'll get those 5 yards back plus a couple more as he gets to the 25. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Yeah, the Whirlwinds had the 2 wingbacks moving, which is okay as long as they both get set before the ball was snapped. The ball was never snapped, but they were flagged. Under 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Russellville taking their time on this drive, and they're also giving other teams in the conference something to think about, look at here. Shamsi will take the pitch here, weaving his way, and he'll slip inside the 25 into the 20. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Make it 3rd down 1. Remember, Russellville started 1st and 15 after that penalty that probably shouldn't have been called. So they picked up 14 of those yards, and they're looking at a manageable 3rd down here. Who knows, you might see a quarterback draw here. Ethan Haney, number 6, is the fullback in this wing T formation. Yet it's going to be a quarterback draw. Campbell is going to get it easily. He needed the 13, 12-yard line. He gets inside the 15 to the 13. First down for the Whirlwinds. Russell may eat up most of this quarter. They've gone over half the time here. 8-minute quarters here, and this has been the only drive. Russell's kept the ball on the ground the entire drive. They start at the 35-yard line. Here's the toss to Prince. He's coming inside the 10. He'll get inside there to the 9-yard line. Under 3 minutes to play first quarter.
2nd down and 6 at the Beebe 9-yard line.
Russellville a little over 50 yards on this drive. A toss to Prince, trying to get outside. He's inside the 5, still on his feet. In the end zone, did he get in? Yes, there's the signal. Touchdown Whirlwinds.
Prince carries for 9 yards for the score.
Prince carries from 9 yards out. It's a 65-yard drive. And we're looking at the extra point, or they're going to go for 2. They're going to go for the extra point. Tristan Newberry will be the holder.
Hey, can you say happy birthday to Missy Elliott?
Wait on the extra point. And it looked like it might have been partially blocked. It's no good. I think it might have been partially blocked. Russellville, though, kept the ball on the ground. They go 65 yards on that drive. Ladarius Prince, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Whirlwinds lead at 6-0. 2:34 left to play here in the first. And Beebe is going to get to play offense for the first time. Russellville eating up 5 minutes and 26 seconds on that drive. I don't know who got a hand on that, but I believe it was, you can tell it kind of come up in this up and down spiral there. It was partially blocked on the PAT. Luke Lewis back deep for Beebe to return this kick. Number 12, Keegan Fuller, on to kick off, and Keegan's pretty physical too, so because a lot of these he'll end up making the tackle. He's also pretty good at onside kicks. Beebe has 5 guys, just 5, within the first 10 yards. Let's see if the Whirlwinds want to do something here on that onside kick. Nope, but they're going to scoot it along the carpet. It's going to be picked up at the 30, running at the 35, and to the 40-41 yard line. Narveson in there to make the stop. I believe it was Owen. They'll make the switch to football. You get to play offense and kick your own football. So whenever there's a change of possession in junior high, high school, you see that they'll throw the football in and out. So you get to play with the one that you practice with. They had run the clock mistakenly. I don't know if they're looking at adding some more time. That's what they're trying to. They'd run it down to 2:07. I don't know why they had started the clock, and we ran ours down the same thing. They're trying to get it. So that's what they're doing. They're putting more time on the clock. Is it 2:19 they're wanting? I put it to 2:28. That does sound a little bit more like it. But clock changes on change of possession. When they start it now instead of like in high school when the ball's snapped. Play action pass. Quarterback running for his life, throwing out far side. It's incomplete. Good defense there for the Whirlwinds. McCormick there, the quarterback, rolling out to his right. Getting outside the pocket. Shamsey there, knocking it down. He was guarding the face of the receiver, which is legal. Jumped up, made contact with the football, brings up second down and 10. This receiver on this near side looks offsides. Lined up in the neutral zone. I think they're going to let that one go. And McCormick's going to call his own number, keeps it himself, and he'll get about 4 yards to the 45-yard line. And we're up third down for the Badgers. Big Seth Moore on the stop. McCormick with the tailback directly behind him. They're going to give it to the tailback, and he's hit hard. Big mistake there. A couple of Whirlwinds back there. I know I saw more back there, but I don't know if he's the one that made the initial hit. It might have been Haney. That'll bring up 4th down and 8. After the Whirlwinds did what they just did on their first offensive possession of eating up 5 minutes and 26 seconds, Beebe may be thinking, we've got to go for it, and that's what they're going to do. On their own 42-yard line, they have to get to the Whirlwind 49-yard line for a 1st down. McCormick back to pass, throwing far side. It's incomplete. Looked like he was open and looked like he also tried to make a move before he caught the ball. It would have been about 4 yards shy, but he would have had a chance. I think he was thinking, what move should I do here before he actually secured the football? So the Whirlwinds are going to take over with great field position at the Badger 43-yard line. After their previous drive went 65 yards in 5 minutes and 26 seconds. They kept the ball on the ground, running out of the wing tee the entire way. And Prince, a 9-yard touchdown run. That's where we sit right now. And ball's on the turf, and Campbell jumps back to fall on top of it.
Loss of 5.
Second down 15. The only time Russellville basically lost yardage, they really didn't count it like this, but they had a 5-yard penalty. That's their first play for negative yards in this first quarter. Wing T formation again. That's Prince in motion, the toss sweep. They've kept it very basic, cuts it up the middle. He's got the yards lost and more as he gets to the 36-yard line. He'll be 3 yards shy of a 1st down, bringing up 3rd down. Russell does not have to snap the football again before the end of the first quarter. They are huddling up. Play clock is of no matter right now because it's at 32. You see the game clock at 13. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And Russell's going to let the clock run out. That's the end of the first quarter. Whirlwinds lead at 6-0. We're going to walk to the other side as Russell will be looking at 3rd down and 3. They got some time to talk about it here, what they're going to run here, and maybe 4-down territory for them. As we start the second quarter, Whirlwinds looking at 3rd down and 3. They need the 33 for the 1st down. Maybe just outside of 33, but it's close enough. And they just got Beebe to jump. That'll give us a 1st down, provided that it's on Beebe. Beebe saying it's on Russellville. Russell saying it's on Beebe, and we win that battle. It's our first penalty on the Badgers, and Russellville gets the 1st down. The kickoff out of bounds is not considered a penalty. Russellville started that possession there with a fumble backwards. They lost 5 yards. They're going to fake it to Prince, hand off to Shamsi, big hole. He dodges a man there at the 25, and he's going to go the distance. Touchdown, Whirlwinds. Zach Shamsi from 31 yards out. Russellville leads it 12-0. Russellville had their first PAT blocked. This one, Fuller gets away, and nobody blocked that one, and the extra point is good. Whirlwind leads it 13-0. Remember, that followed a 4-and-out there by the Badgers. Russellville's kept the ball on the ground the entire first half. They lead at 13-0 using the wing T offense. It was a 43-yard drive for Russellville. Russellville 108 rushing yards in this first half, 0 passing yards, but they have 0 attempts. And you're waiting, I'm sure they're just waiting for Beebe. They're going to say, hey, we're going to keep doing this. It's easy just to turn and hand the ball off until Beebe adjusts, and once they do, they got a quarterback sling it around. But I think Beebe's kind of shocked right now because they haven't seen this. Fuller to kick it off for Russellville. He'll scoot this one along the carpet. Bounces over the head, and it's going to be covered at the 32-yard line. Well, that can really mess up your timing, too, because instead of blocking, you've got guys just worried about fielding the football. Whirlwind's in a pretty good spot here, leading by 2 scores, 7:47 left to play in the first half. And Beebe just their second offensive possession. They went 4-and-out in their first and miscommunicated on a couple passes. Could have converted a 4th down had the receiver concentrated on catching football. They got 3 wide receivers here to this near side. They're going to bring one of them into motion and going to be handed off. But we're going to stop this play before it gets going. That usually means a penalty on the offense. Play clock was at 13, so it wasn't that. No, it's going to be on us. Offsides. That's right. You don't get a free play if the defense jumps offsides. So it'll be 1st and 5. Now they're going with an S-back, so a little bit different package here. And running back is going to be swarmed, and he'll lose 3 yards. Russell not running any stunts up front. They're just getting through the splits of the offensive line. And if Beebe's not going to tighten up their splits, we're going to have field day on that, getting through there. 2nd down and 8. Remember, it was 1st and 5 because of the penalty on the Whirlwinds. 2 receivers to each side if you count the tight end standing up on that far side. Russell showing blitz. Haney, the linebacker, backs off. The handoff on the jet sweep and trying to string it out. Breaking a tackle there. They got the first down, their first down. Tackled at the 49-yard line of Beebe.
Parker Jackson on the carry.
They tried that play when Russellville had jumped off sides on the first play of this series. They pick it up and run it there. Russell running in a late substitution. They only had 10 men on the field with their 4-man front. Play action for McCormick. He's going to go deep. Got 2 men out there, and they're going to get a flag on that. Looked like Russellville was actually going for the football there. Fans below me don't like the call. It's going against the Whirlwinds. They're going to call pass interference. Be a 15-yard penalty, and it'll put Beebe into Whirlwind territory. I don't know. The Whirlwinds could have been going for the ball. They also could have been slowing up, having the offense run into them. Coach Wilson's not happy with the call. I always look for the coach and see if he's talking to his players, to the official. They're taking a while marking off the yardage. As we said, it'll put them in Whirlwind territory for the first time tonight. They have the ball at our 36-yard line. 6:20 left. Little tighter formation here for Beebe and McCormick, the quarterback. So we're going to creep up and show blitz. McCormick's going to keep it. No, he's going to hand it off either way. McCormick was swarmed. Ball carrier does get positive yards inside the 35 there. It'll bring up second down.
Ethan Haney on the tackle. Second down and 6.
Whirlwinds leading at 13-0. They've had 2 offensive possessions, both in touchdowns. This is Beebe's second. Again, no, the quarterback pulls at the last minute. He'll get a couple of yards to the 31. Bring him third down and 5. Russellville breaking out the wing T offense tonight here at home. And they've rushed for 108 yards in this first half. Prince, a 9-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. Shamsi, a 31-yard touchdown run in the second, following a 4-and-out by Beebe. The fact that they did that on their own side of the 50 tells me that they don't mind going for it fourth down here should they not make it here on 3rd and 5. Play clock down to 3 seconds. They got to hurry. They do get it off. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down. He's in the secondary, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Badgers.
McCormick keeps on the play for the score.
Just like that, it's a one-possession game. Now, they were working on extra points here at this end of the field to start the or during the pregame, at the very end of the pregame. So I figure they may be going for it here. Maybe they are going for the PAT. They are. .451 left. As that goes 32 yards for the score. And we're going to have a false start here.
Illegal procedure against the man.
So moving back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
So it'll be basically a 25-yard field goal, even though it's only for 1 point. Russellville almost got to that one, but they didn't, and the extra point's good. 13-7. Russellville seemingly comfortably up. That sees their lead dwindle down to 6 here, but they'll get their third offensive possession here in just a moment as they lead it here 13-7. Whirlwind Band has been practicing for this halftime show. They were allowed some time during advisory this week to work on it. We'll have that for you. So we'll just let the camera roll during halftime. That drive for Beebe covers 68 yards. As McCormick, a 32-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. We started the game, they kicked the ball out of bounds. We'll see what they do here. That gave the Whirlwinds their first possession at 35. Prince, just like start the game, he has his feet on the 15-yard line. They're going to kick it to the far side, and it's going to be caught on the far side, the 23-yard line. I think this is Shamsi. No, it's not, as he gets chopped down at the 44-yard line. That was number 15, Gavin White. So 21 yards on the return by Gavin. And Russell in business here. 4:42 left. Plenty of time, and you got 3 timeouts. Even run in the wing T, but they've been running. They got plenty of time. Nice little return there by White. Well, Beebe has not shown that not only have they been able to stop Russellville, they haven't been able to make them pass the ball yet. Russellville's only faced one time where it's been more than 10 yards. A toss sweep here. Prince cuts through the middle, and he's got some room to run. He's into Beebe territory before stopped at the 39. And that's a 17-yard pickup by Prince. Like I said, Russellville plenty of time here when you have 3 timeouts and you're picking up chunks of yards like that. 17-yard gain there by Prince. The very first play of the game, they looked shotgun. They came in to the wing tee, and here's the toss again to Prince, this time trying the right side. Following his blocker lead, put his hand on his blocker. He goes down the right sideline. Did he step out of bounds? They're going to say he stepped out of bounds inside the 15 before he got to the 10. See him follow his lead blocker. He put his left hand on his blocker. Perfect job there. 2 big gains there. We have a flag back at the 11 right at the end of the play. It's right above that 1 on the far side. I don't know if you could see it. They're marking it down at the 12-yard line. The flag is at the 11. They're going to mark it against Russellville, so it must have been at the end of the play. Still haven't seen a signal from the white hat yet. It's a hold. They're going to put it back at the 21. So that's odd. It happened at the spot of the foul. The spot was the 11, and we didn't even make the 11. We were at the 12. So just takes 10 yards off of Ladarius's run. And it's not 1st and 20. It's 1st and 10 because it was already a first down. And they're showing blitz up the middle, and they just jumped in the neutral zone. Again, in junior high and high school football, you jump that neutral zone, you cannot get back. It's not a free play or anything. It's automatic dead ball. So Russellville will look at 1st and 5. They're getting 5 of those 10 yards back there by penalty. Campbell, a toss sweep. Here's Shamsi. And they had him wrapped up, but he just powers forward for a couple of yards, gets to the 14-yard line. Russellville not interested in stopping the clock. They score with 1 second left. They'll be fine with that. And 2-yard pickup, but remember, they had the 5-yard penalty, so. Second and short for Russellville. They get to the between the 11 and 12 for a first down. Shamsi's in motion. They just drew more movement. But did we move first? Yeah, we got offsides first is what the white hat says. Okay, he signaled the wrong way. Then he signaled towards Russellville. Then he signaled twice towards Beebe saying, hey, it's them. That gives us a first down. It puts the ball down at the 10 or inside. They still haven't put it down. Okay, so we can't get a first down here as they put it just inside the 10-yard line. So it's first goal for the Whirlwinds. And we're going to get called here. False start against us. I think they're getting the running back. Instead of running backwards, he ran towards the line. Sometimes you can cover that up if you run towards the line and get set, almost like you're lined up at a different position. But wasn't quick enough on that one. So it's first and goal for the Whirlwinds from the 15. Fake the toss to Shams. He gives it inside to Prince, and he powers over a man to get in the end zone.
Prince carries 14 yards for the score.
14 yards on the touchdown by Prince, his second touchdown of the night. That's a 56-yard drive for Russellville. It's 164 yards rushing tonight. Fuller to try the extra point. It's long enough, and it's good. Whirlwinds lead it 20-7. They get back their 2-score lead. This is matching their largest lead of the game at 13. Minute 46 left, and I tell you, both teams have 3 timeouts, and Beebe may be thinking we could probably tack on another score or try to get one, but that could work both ways. If Russellville gets a big stop on first, maybe second down, they may be calling timeout, try to get the ball back. The Badgers are going to get the ball to start the second half. The Whirlwinds have had 3 drives ending in 3 scores. That one goes 56 yards on the drive. Ladarius Prince, a 14-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown carry of the night. Shamsi has the other one. Fuller hits the extra point. Only thing that's gone wrong on the offensive special team side is Russellville had a PAT blocked on their first touchdown. Fuller checking the sidelines. Again, you're still kind of leery of them maybe doing an onside kick. Doubt it here, but you never know. They've been pretty successful at it. They've scooted the last one along the ground. They may be doing the same thing there. He may just be checking, where do you want me to put it? Fuller the run up. This one a little bit more force behind this one. It's going to be picked up at the 25-yard line. Running laterally across the 35 to the 40, and he might have been stopped shy of the 40 there. And that's where Beebe will start with 3 timeouts. That's something we got to watch. It'll be interesting to see this first down play. If Beebe loses yards, we'll see if Russell wants to call timeout. If Beebe gains yards, we'll see if they want to go 2-minute drill. Usually in some situations like this, you either start with a 2-minute drill or you try to get a first down and then you go 2-minute drill, hurry up. But Beebe can throw the ball around a little bit. McCormick, the quarterback, with 3 wide receivers to his right. He's going to step up and throw left. He's got man-on-man coverage over there, and it's complete at the 30, down the left sideline, the 20, the 15, the 10, and he got into the end zone for the touchdown. 1 play. That's all they needed. 1 play, 60-yard pass. McCormick to Lewis. Well, that was quick. And now if you're Russellville, you almost need to try to score here because you want to get that touchdown back. You don't want to turn the ball over to Beebe to start the second half only up 6. They've stopped Beebe on the first offensive possession. The next 2 have been touchdowns for the Badgers. Minute 21 left. We're trying the extra point here. Russell, boy, they come so close to getting both of them blocked, but didn't get that one either. 20-14 our score. Russellville, though, plenty of time. They have 3 timeouts, a minute 21 left. And before the end of the first half.
Your score with 1 minute and 21 seconds to play in the first half. Russellville 20.
Russell Cyclone football tomorrow night. They travel up to Northwest Arkansas against Siloam Springs. You can see the game right here on Cyclone Booth YouTube. You can hear it on the radio on FM 102.3 KCJC. We have the Coaches Show with Coach Dave Wheeler coming up at 6:30 tomorrow night. Kickoff at 7. And then over on the radio side, from 10 o'clock until midnight, you'll hear Rex Nelson host the Scoreboard Show. Rex Nelson, the voice of the OBU Tigers. The Cyclones against the Panthers tomorrow night. They have played the last 11 consecutive seasons, and every game has been the last regular season game of the season except for this year. That changed with the realignment of the conferences, and they changed up their setup there.
Kicking off for the Badgers.
Here's the
Luke
kickoff.
Lewis.
Going to kick this one deep. It's going to be run up fielded by Prince at the 25-yard line. Cuts back at the 30. He's got some room. He gets across the 45 near midfield. They're going to say his knee hit at the 48-yard line.
Carter Toronto on the tackle. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They didn't run the clock, did they? They're stuck at a minute 21. I think they've got to run it. We'll see if they make that adjustment there. One time they've had to change the clock, and nope, they're just going to run it right now. Whirlwinds have 3 timeouts to remember, and change of possession in junior high football, the clock starts on change of possession, not the snap. There's a fumble on the toss, and Shamsi picked it up. He had his knee on the ground, so they're going to get him down at the 44-yard line.
Loss of 4.
Russell not using a timeout yet. Second down and 15. Got 3 more timeouts. Got to hurry here. They are going to go quick. Campbell from under center. He fakes the toss, hands it off, and now we have a stoppage of play. I don't know what happened. With 38 seconds, that took a lot of time after that fumble snap. They ran off almost 20 seconds before he ended up getting the offsides penalty.
Offsides against the Whirlwinds. 5-yard penalty. Second down and 20.
They're trying to start the clock, and they haven't yet. There we go. There's the toss sweep to Prince, and he's going to be brought down at the 41. Another flag coming in. We're going to get a hold on Russellville there. Russellville going backwards on this drive.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
They have 3 timeouts. They're going to move this one all the way back to the 31-yard line. 26 seconds left. Russell's going to have to break off a big long run if they want to score. The clock rolls here. Coach Wilson looks like he's content to let the clock run out here. There's a 1-second differential. They're going to have to snap it or take a penalty here. Differential in the play clock, so they're going to have to snap it at least one time here. Here's Shamsi. He's got some room along this left side, but he's going to be taken down after about a 10-yard gain. And we've come to the end of the first half with your score, the Whirlwinds 20 and Beebe 14. Officials waiting everybody to clear before they start the halftime clock. We have the Whirlwind marching band. Dance team first, then the band.
And now the Russellville Junior High dance team. Russellville Junior High dance team. Now direct your attention to midfield for the Russellville High cheerleaders. The Russellville cheerleaders.
It's not that easy.
Baby. Baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain seated and enjoy the RJHS Band's halftime performance. The Whirlwind Band is under the field direction of drum majors Eliza Ash, Jenny Belongia, and Maddie Clements. The color guard coordinator is Erica Creekmore, and the majorette coordinator is Brittany Collins. Tonight, the RJHS Band presents with pride the music of Elton John. We open tonight's performance with the 1972 hit, Crocodile Rock. From Elton John's best-selling album, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, we now feature the color guard and majorette line to Saturday Night's All Right. We now close tonight's performance with the RJHS Fight Song. The band directors of the Whirlwind Band are Scott Johnson, Brittany Loudon, Sarah Abbott, Brandon Buckington, and Peyton McCartney.
Whirlwinds lead it here at halftime by a score of 20-14. Whirlwinds scored on 3 of their 4 possessions. The end of the half got them on the 4th possession. On that first 3 scoring drives, they had 164 yards of offense and all running the football, running the wing T there. They stopped Beebe one time. That was on their first possession on 4 downs. Let's get the scoring there. Prince got a 9-yard touchdown run. That was the opening of the scoring there for Russellville. A drive that went 65 yards, took 5 minutes and 26 seconds. The PAT was blocked. At the end of the first quarter, the Whirlwinds led it 6-0. Russellville on their second drive after Beebe turned the ball over on downs. So they go 43 yards because they took over at the 43-yard line. So 43-yard drive. 31 of it was covered on the scoring play by Zach Shamsey. The extra point was good by Keegan Fuller. Russellville led it 13-0. Beebe came back with a 32-yard run by the quarterback McCormick. Extra point made it 13-7. Russellville answered on a 56-yard drive after a good return. Prince scored from 14 yards out. Extra point by Fuller made it 20-7. And then a 60-yard pass on the first play of the next drive from McCormick to Lucas made it 20-14. That's our halftime score as the Whirlwinds lead it 20-14. Under a minute before the second half, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll come out and they'll give 2 or 3 more minutes. I haven't seen the man in the white hat come out yet and say anything, but he is standing at midfield. We're looking to see if they're going to allow this to go on or if they're going to add more time on the clock. Russellville, the Whirlwinds, have been over at the indoor facility, so they're loosened up, I'm sure, because they were able to do that at the indoor. Beebe now getting out on the other end zone, and they're running some wind sprints. Right now, though, it's just showing less than a minute, and the clock is rolling. Again, we'll have a Cyclone football right here tomorrow night. Don't have to pay for it. So if you see anything like that on Facebook, online, that's just scam stuff. So you come right here to YouTube. You can watch it for free. We'll have it for you as they travel up to Northwest Arkansas, take on Siloam Springs. And if you want to hear the coaches show, we'll be on there. We'll also be on 102.3. As the coaches show begins at 6:30 and the kickoff at 7 o'clock. Beebe won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they're going to get the ball to start this second half. The wind is blowing a little bit more than it was at the beginning of the game, but very little, but it's coming out of the south. Russellville will get to pick which direction they want to go in the third quarter. And they're communicating that to the white hat, who's communicating it to Beebe, and Russellville wants to defend the south goal to start the third quarter.
The Whirlwinds will receive.
They just announced a receiver. They're correct. The Russellville will kick off, as Beebe had won that toss.
The Badgers will receive.
The Badgers could take the first lead of the game. They've scored on their last 2 possessions and done it with some big plays. Of course, the 60-yard touchdown pass, but before that, they had a 32-yard touchdown run and big play before that to set up that big run.
Along with DeMarco Moore.
Russellville's had a 13-point lead 2 different times in that first half, but down to 6, and the other team's getting the ball. This bounces off him, man. It's a live football as it goes 10 yards, and a loose football, but it's covered at 39. They're going to say he first went down at the 41, and that's where the Badgers will take over.
Number 25, Shane Orman.
Whirlwinds lost on the road last week at Searcy, trying to rebound from that.
First down and 10, Beebe.
Beebe's taking over, and they're putting it down at the 40-yard line now. Officially the 40, because can't be the 41 until the nose of the football touches it. Bunched up here at the bottom of the screen with 3 wide receivers. McCormick, low snap, but he's looking left. Now he steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be hit and slung down for the sack. Haney up there to clean it up, but I think that was Shamsey making the initial hit, was it? No. It's not 25. It was Hallmark 35. I saw the 5 and thought it was 25. So Nicholas Hallmark there with the sack. Puts him back to the 37-yard line. 2nd and 14. That's what you want to do, Beebe. You want to blitz them and get the quarterback looking at the blitz coming instead of having his eyes downfield. They're going to spread out 3 receivers on that far left side there, throwing across the middle. Big completion there at midfield. Russell got to make a tackle in the secondary. They do, but not before Beebe has a first down and gets into Whirlwind territory at the 43-yard line.
DeMarco Moore, that's enough for a first down and 10.
Beebe wanting to go quick here as they set the ball down. They're trying to line up. They're going to put 2 wideouts to each side here. The slot receivers are behind. Now they're moving the more like an S-back tight end, standing up on that left side of the quarterback as he looks right. Quick slant incomplete. Had Lucas there. He's the one that caught the touchdown pass. Lucas jumped. Didn't really need to there.
Second down.
2nd and 10. Homecoming week next week for the high school. A lot of festivities going on as we look at 2nd down and 10 for the Badgers. That's Lucas in motion, forward pitch there, and he's got it. He's going to be ridden down after about 3-yard gain.
Parker Jackson on the
They have the Hall of Fame banquet. We've been told by Coach Johnny Johnson if you want to attend the banquet on that Friday, you can get tickets online. Go to the school website. They're being sold out at the Center of the Arts portion of the website. So get your tickets there. First time they've done that to get all the tickets sold there. Beebe looking at 3rd down and 7. Remember, they had the incomplete pass on the quick slant. They need the 33 for the 1st down. McCormick having to roll to his right. Under pressure now as he fires across the middle. 1st down at the 30. 10 more yards to the 20.
Ty McCormick's pass complete to Parker
They picked up
Jackson.
big 3rd downs on 2 of their last 3 drives.
At the Whirlwinds
And
20-yard line.
last time they did it, they scored on the very next play. They're knocking on the door here with nose football at the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Whirlwind 20-yard line. Ball near the right hash. Bunched up to the short side of the field. McCormick pulls it, and he'll lose a yard, but if he'd given it to the running back, they would have lost about 4. So smart play there. Ends up being 2nd and 11.
Ty McCormick on the carry. Carson Harris on the tackle. Loss of 1. 2nd down and 11.
Whirlwinds hanging on to a 6-point lead here. McCormick looking left, nothing there. Now being forced out of the pocket. He's got the edge if he wants it. He's going to throw it the last minute. It's complete inside the 1. He was dangerously close to being across the line of scrimmage, but they say he was behind it. And he's got the 1st down as they get inside the 1-yard line on the pass. I thought he was getting ready to take off and run, and he was really close to crossing the line, and they're 1 yard away from tying this football game. First and goal for the Badgers at the 1. Clock is stopped, but play clock down 14. They're taking their time on that. McCormick out of the shotgun, maybe a quarterback draw here. No, he's looking. A little route underneath, and is no good. Little high on the throw. It'll be 2nd down and goal. Russellville hanging on here to a 20-14 lead. 2nd down and goal from the 1 after the big 20-yard pass play to get to this point. Here's the quarterback draw, but he fumbled it. Now he's going to roll to the right, throwing, and is complete in the end zone for the touchdown. Looked like he was going to take off and run the entire way, but gets the touchdown, and we're all tied. Busted play there, just bad luck for Russellville. And they're going to try the extra point. Now Russell's been very close to blocking the first 2 as they've come from on the far side there as we're looking at it, the kicker's left edge. We're all tied at 20. They blocked one of our PATs. How about we return the favor here? And Russell does. They block it. They pick it up, and they can't return it. They're trying to. You can't in college or the NFL, but not here. So I was luckily not have to say the difference in the game is a blocked extra point. We've got a blocked on both sides, so we're all tied here. 4:31 left to play in the 3rd. Russellville looking at their first offensive possession coming up here the 2nd half. Russell's had a couple good returns on kickoffs in this game. The only one they didn't have was when Beebe kicked it out of bounds to start the game. Now Prince is back at the 15, but they have not kicked the ball that far. Gavin White got the last one. Kick it, and it's going to be covered by Russellville at the 39-yard line by Ethan Haney. So good. Ethan Haney. First down and 10, Russellville at the 39. Good hands there by Haney, and Russellville will start at the 39. Try to break this tie. Russell gone wing tee the entire way. Inside handoff to Prince. Looked like nothing there. He's making something out of nothing as he gets across the 40 to the 44-yard line.
Prince on the carry. Gain of 5.
Prince has 2 touchdown runs here in this ball game. 1 of 9 yards and 1 of 14.
A lost wallet has been turned into the press box.
At the 4-minute mark.
Lost wallet has been turned into the press
That's
box.
Shamsy in motion. He'll get the toss, and he's going to be upended. But I tell you, he just keeps the legs moving, and what looked like was going to be a loss turns into a 1-yard gain. 3rd down and 4 coming for the Whirlwinds. They don't have any passing yards tonight, but they have not dropped back to pass at all tonight.
Gain of 1 on the
They've been
play.
running,
3rd down and 4
and
for the
Beebe hasn't been able to
Whirlwinds
stop
at
it.
the
The only thing that
45
stopped
yard
Russellville was the end of the first half. A 3rd down and 4. Russellville needs their own 49 for the first. Oh, 2 handoffs there. Prince going to take it around the right side, following his lead blocker, and he's got the first down.
Prince on the carry.
Well, it kind of reminds you of Lake Hamilton if you've seen that on that double handoff there. They hand it to Shamsy, who gave it off to Prince, and Prince picks up the first down as he's got it at the 49-yard line of the Badgers. And Campbell's going to keep it this time and carries it all the way down to 4. That's his first official carry. He did have a carry that was loss of yardage when he was covering up a fumble, which that is official carry, but I mean this is the first running play where he's meant to carry the football. And he picks up 8 yards there, 2nd down and 2. First possession of the second half for the Whirlwinds. Beebe tied the game on their first drive. Russellville blocked the extra point. Looking 2nd 2. Quarterback draw. Big gain there, and he's going to go the distance. On the quarterback draw, Caleb Campbell scores from 41 yards out. Campbell gets in the scoring column, and Russellville takes a 26-20 lead. And now, what do we got? Do we call it too soon? Do we have a penalty? I heard him say official timeout. I'm looking for a flag, and I don't see one, but there's got to be one down there. They're huddled around the 15-yard line, so you figure maybe that's where it is. I don't think the touchdown's going to count. We'll take those points off the board there. If it's against Russellville, it's going to be where the foul happened. So probably have the first down because the flag's at the 15-yard line. It is going against Russellville. So you take the points off the board. It is going to be a first down for Russellville. Russellville's still waiting on an explanation. They're entitled to that, and they have 3 coaches with their palms up. Like, what's the call here? They're going to put the ball down at the 30. Nope, now they're moving it back. I'm kind of confused a little bit. Okay, the flag was thrown, I guess, at the 16. It's a 10-yard penalty. They put it back to 26. Personal foul against Russellville. So it'll be a first down because of the yardage gain, but the foul happened at the 16-yard line. That'll drive a coach nuts. On the quarterback draw, negates a 41-yard run. Here's the toss to Shamsey. He'll pick up 1, maybe 2, as he gets to the 24-yard line.
Shamsey on the carry.
Zach picks up 2 yards there. Second down and 8. Russell taking their time here. No need to rush. You get ball game in your hands, really. Crowd in the line of scrimmage. Here's a toss to Prince, running right side. He'll take on a tackler and get pulled down at the 21-yard line. Bring up third down and short.
Third down and 5 for the Whirlwinds at the Badger 21-yard line.
Third down and 5 coming. Quarterback keeper with Campbell, and he's not going to have it. He's going to be about a yard shy. Depending on where they mark it, maybe 2 yards. They put him down at the 29. I'm sorry, the 19-yard line. Fourth down coming. Russellville does not have to snap it again. They may use this time to think about what they want to run. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're all tied at 20. Russellville looking at fourth down and probably about 2.5 yards here, as they need just inside the 17.
That's the final play of the third quarter. Your score, Russellville 20, Beebe 20.
And we'll take a break as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Russellville has fourth down coming, tied at 20. As we're getting ready to play here, Russellville looking at fourth down and a short 3. They have the ball at the Beebe 19-yard line. They need to get almost to the 16 for a first down. We're all tied at 20. This is the first possession of the second half for the Whirlwinds, and they come out and they're going for it, which we figured, but they're going for it, coming out not even huddling. I'll fake the toss sweep there, maybe trying to draw Beebe off sides. Not a bad plan. Beebe showing blitz up the middle. And fumbled snap. I don't know if it's fumble snap or not. Campbell picks it up. I don't know if he got it. One official over on this near side showing about the 17-yard line, maybe 17 and a half. He's about a yard short, a little more than that. The Russellville Whirlwinds has just to turn the ball over on downs. You know, it looked like we might have had 2 guys moving that just barely got set in time. Didn't look like all the Whirlwinds were on the same page there. They turn the ball over as they mark it down at the 18-yard line. Now the defense is going to be called upon. They've stopped Beebe one time on the first drive of the game. Stopped them on 4 straight downs because Beebe, remember, from their own 42-yard line, 43-yard line, went for it. But you got to go back to that touchdown that Russellville seemingly took the lead on. They got called back due to penalty. McCormick rolling to his right, throwing downfield. It's complete, and he got the first down as he breaks back. He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
McCormick's pass complete.
Yeah, Campbell had a 41-yard touchdown run, and it was called back due to a penalty in the middle of the play. So Russellville had that touchdown taken off the board. After this 13-yard pickup, we do have a flag down. And it's going to be a little illegal block against Beebe. And it'll be 10 yards from the spot. The flag was put down at the 27-yard line. If they mark it from there, it'd be probably about a first down and 12 or so. They get to repeat the down, and they marked it. They must have moved the flag. The flag was at the 27, which should put it at the 17, but they're going to put the ball down at the 18, so it's about another first and 10, really.
Penalties against the Badgers.
Maybe like 10 yards and a foot. But it does negate the first down.
First down and 10.
McCormick out of the shotgun. Drops back, plenty of time. Now he's rolling to his right. He's going to heave it downfield. It was tipped and incomplete. It was tipped at the line, or maybe slipped out of his hands. It was almost intercepted by Russellville. And, boy, they would have had great field position, but maybe took it to the house. As it could have been intercepted inside the 30 there. Bring up second down and 10 for Beebe. We're all tied here at 20. Russell turning the ball over on downs. That's how Beebe got this drive started. Here's the handoff to Lucas, and he's got some room. He's taking on at the 25. He's plowing forward, and depending on where they spot, we'll see if it's going to be third and short or first down. We'll have to wait and see. And they're going to put him down at where? The 27, so it'll be third down and about a yard. Maybe just a tad more than a yard. They stopped the clock. I don't know why. Should be rolling still because they didn't get out of bounds. Did get the first down. Maybe they thought he had the first down. Third down is short. But we need good surge here by this line to make them make a quick decision. Russellville blitzing here, and they're going to miss the quarterback as he got the first down. They tackled the running back. Quarterback pulled it just in time. He's got the first down at the 30. Russellville could not have timed that better there on that blitz. But, boy, when the quarterback's back there, you just got to guess. Ball at the 30. First down for the Badgers. The 8th grade team won earlier tonight, 36-6. Russell just jumped off sides. They're letting the clock run. They're not supposed to here. Time is of the essence here, and the clock's rolling. Now they stop it at 6:15 left. Got to watch that clock when you're behind and you're on defense, because in case Beebe scores, you want to make sure you have enough time. 1st and 5 for the Badgers, and the running back just moved forward. They should have stopped that play. It's complete a pass. This one's coming back.
Pass is complete. Flag on the play.
I'm surprised they didn't kill the play before it happened here. False start. They first said false start, and they said illegal shift.
5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty moves it back, where it's going to be first down and 10. Cyclone football tomorrow night. 6:30 airtime is will be on the Air with the Coaches show. They take on Siloam Springs at Siloam. McCormick rolling to his right. Here comes Haney, deliver a blow as soon as he let it go, and the quarterback took it, got rid of it. He paid for the incompletion, though. Good lick by Haney. You got to make that quarterback think about that, short arm it a little bit, because you never know what could happen on the back end. That's a flutter and duck out there that Russellville could pick it off. And Haney wasn't going to mess around, wasn't going to let him to the edge there. He came up and put a lick on the kid. Good stick there by Ethan. 2nd down and 15 coming. Clock is stopped. Well, if we can get another stop here, maybe a sack just on this down, really put them back a little bit. They found success picking up passing yards in the middle of the field. Now they're going to call timeout. Beebe's calling their first timeout of the second half. We're all tied at 20 with 5:39 left. Russell with all 3 of their timeouts. Beebe with 2 left now. Russellville led by 13 2 different times here in the first half, in the first half. Beebe has not led in this game. They scored on their first drive of the second half, but instead of taking the lead, Russellville blocked the extra point. Both teams have blocked an extra point. Russellville on their 3 touchdowns. Everything they've gained tonight's been on the ground. Ladarius Prince with 2 touchdown runs. Zach Shannon touchdown run. Campbell had one that seemingly gave Russellville a 26-20 lead, but it was short-lived because there was a penalty that negated the touchdown and ended up being about a 20-yard run instead of the 41-yard touchdown run. Russellville, after a penalty by Beebe, caused an incompletion here, and so it's looking at 2nd down and 15. Beebe, I would say wasting a timeout because, I'm sure they want to be on the same page, but the clock was stopped. You don't really want to call one there when you don't know what's going to happen. Russell still with all 3 of theirs. So, but I'm sure the Badgers probably didn't feel confident in their play calling, and there was just under 10 seconds left on the play clock. Clock shouldn't start until the ball is snapped. Tight formation. We've not seen this look with 2 S-backs here. And it's going to be a quarterback draw. He slips a tackle. He's across the 30. Picked up big chunk of yards there. Picked up 9 yards on that carry. More manageable 3rd down and 6 coming for the Badgers. Make it 3rd down about 7 as they put it down just past the 33, almost to the 34. So a short 7 or long 6, however you want to say it. They need the 40-yard line for the first down. We haven't seen any punts tonight, haven't seen any turnovers. The only thing that stopped drives is 4th downs or the end of the first half. How about a turnover right here? How about a snap over the quarterback's head? I go along with that one too. Man in motion, that's Lucas. They're going to hand it to him. This play is killed before it starts. Man, the white hat's going to say a false start. So it's going to be 3rd down and 11 for Beebe. Third and 11 for the Badgers. Last time it was going to be a fake handoff quarterback draw. They don't bring a man in motion. Here comes the blitz for Russellville. Beebe picks it up. They're going to heave it to this side and nowhere close. Even if they would have made that connection, it was not going to be anywhere close to a first down. We'll see what Beebe wants to do here. They had it on their own 43 on the very first drive of the game, and they went for it on 4th down. And I tell you, unless their quarterback's their kicker, they're going to go for this one. They're going to go for it. They need the 40-yard line for a first down. And now we have a false start.
Illegal procedure against the Badgers.
Yep, we saw that one. So it's going to be 4th down and 16 now. The man behind the linebacker saw that one. They still need the 40 for a first down. And now looks like they're going to bring in, I can't believe they're going to go for it a while ago, but they're going to punt this one away, it looks like now. Russellville almost got it. It's a terrible punt. It's not even going to be a first down. Russell's going to get away from it. It's going to be touched at the 39-yard line, a 15-yard punt. The clock didn't run. How about that? They ran 1 second off the clock. Russellville almost blocked it. You could tell the defender for Russellville, he was trying not to get a penalty because he kind of backed off. He'd have sold out. He would have blocked it, but you don't fault him for that. You don't want to pick up a penalty. Ends up being a 15-yard punt. Russellville taking over at the Beebe 39-yard line. Plenty of time here, too. 4:30 left. They've gone wing T the entire game. Why change it here? And Campbell got to keep it himself. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. They've only had 2 plays that didn't gain any yards. That's the second one right there. I'm sorry, 3 plays. They had the fumbled snap. I forgot about that. Back in the first half. They lose a yard here. 2nd down and 11. Band playing Elton John, what they played in the halftime show. 2nd down and 11 for the Whirlwinds here at the BB 40-yard line. And busted play there. Ball's on the turf, and we'll see. Beebe saying they came up with it. The official hadn't signaled. He's holding up 3rd down, which means we got it. Luckily, we did.
Recovered by the
Ooh, I don't know how we got that one. Russellville, this drive's been disastrous. They've gone backwards on 2 plays. They have it at the 43-yard line of Beebe, but 3rd down and long. They need the 29-yard line for a first down.
At the Badger 43-yard line.
Play clock at 24. Plenty of times they're huddling up. And if you think you're going to go for it, you can get a chunk of yards here. Beebe may be playing a little bit of prevent defense. We'll see, but they look like they're coming up the middle. They got 5 linemen. And Campbell is going to keep it on the quarterback draw, and he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, but stumbles forward there. They can give him to the 37-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down and 8.
4th down and 8.
They got a good field goal kicker, but from here it'd be a 55-yarder. I don't think we got that leg, but Russell's going to go for it here. They do have a timeout if they want to really take their time to think about it. Looking at Coach Wilson on the sideline there. Play clock's down to 12. I think Russell's going to run this down and call timeout. It's at 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Yes, the Whirlwinds going to call timeout, and they call it now here with 2:12 left. They're going to think about this one. They got a 4th down and 8. Going to go for it, and they're just wanting to get the right play in. We're all tied at 20. The Russellville here in the second half, they led 20-14 at halftime. The first drive of the second half, Beebe tied the game. Russellville blocked the extra point, and that's where we've been standing here since the 3rd quarter. Whirlwinds had a touchdown run that was called back because of a holding penalty. They've turned the ball over on downs. The Whirlwinds have on their first drive. This is just their second drive of the second half, with 2:12 left to play in the ball game. All right, Russell going to go for it. They need just inside the 29-yard line for a first down. Man in motion is White, and they're going to pass. Campbell throwing it downfield, and it's going to be complete at the 15 and out of bounds. The first pass of the game for the Whirlwinds. He completes the pass to Shamsi, who gets down to the 12-yard line. Boy, you wait, and then you pull the trigger at the perfect time. And I tell you, he had 3 guys back there and only 2 defenders, and he picked the one that was open. And Shamsi hauls it in, picks up some more yards too, as Russellville has it at the 12-yard line. Great play call there on 4th and 8. You're not worried about the time, really. You just want to get the ball in the end zone. You'd like to eat up as much clock as possible. There's the toss to Prince. He's running to the right side. He's inside the 5, and he gets in. Do they say? Yes, he did. Touchdown. 12-yard run by Prince. And his 3rd touchdown of the game. Russellville leads at 26-20, and this time the points don't come off the board. I don't see a flag. Prince gets credit for the touchdown, but a big play from Campbell to Shamsi on that 4th down and 8 that kept the drive alive, and Russellville scores on the next play, and then Fuller boots it through, and Russellville leads at 27-20. Well, you got to call on the defense one more time. They've stopped Beebe twice tonight on 4th downs. You need them to get one more stop, and you can seal this one away. Russellville leads at 27-20 here with 1:52 left to go. And it was that big 4th down pass, 4th and 8. They faked the pitch. It's the first pass play they've called tonight. Campbell hit Shamsi, got down to the 12, picked up the 1st down, got in the red zone, and the next play, Ladarius Prince with his 3rd touchdown of the game. Fuller added the extra point. Russellville leads at 27-20.
Keegan Fuller kicking off for the Whirlwinds.
Fuller's kicked everything low on kickoffs. And this one bounces high, bounces a couple times, going to be picked up by Beebe. And he had some room to run, but he falls down at the 38-yard line.
Kick recovered by the Badgers.
2 timeouts for Beebe. Same for Russellville right now. They don't want any timeouts. They want to stop the clock. The 2 times that Russellville has stopped Beebe on downs, on 1st down, they've gotten a negative play for Beebe. Once was a sack. The other one was a penalty against the Badgers. We need something good to happen here on 1st down. Clock starts on change of possession. They're going deep, and it's incomplete. Had double coverage out there on Lucas, and quarterback McCormick threw it anyway. And Russellville had him blanketed in front and behind him. Clock stops with 1:34 left. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Play clock down to 16. Beebe, it looks like they're a little confused on maybe personnel or what they're running. Their line up here, and they got 9 seconds to snap it. 6 seconds. They do snap it, low snap, and the quarterback's going to keep it. No, he's going to hand it off, and this will pick up a couple yards. They get 2 more yards on the push, and Beebe going to call timeout here. Odd play there. I know they're just trying to maybe break one, but they haven't broke one outside. Their runs, their big runs have come up the middle by the quarterback. They pick up 4 yards there, and they call timeout here with 1:22 left. That timeout charge to the Badgers. They have 1 left. And they're looking at 3rd down and 6. All right, 3rd down and 6. Beebe with 1 timeout remaining. They've seen this offensive setup one time with the tailback way behind the quarterback. Screen pass complete to the far side. They get it blocked. They do, and they're going to be very close to a first down. They say he got out of bounds. We'll stop the clock here with 1:14. And I think he might be short from where they're marking on that far side. We'll have to wait and see. I think it's going to be 4th down and less than a yard. Boy, they're giving him a very good spot now. They had it marked at 4th down. And they're going to say first down. I don't know about that one.
And that's enough for a Beebe first down and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From where they initially had marked it, looked like he was about a half yard shy. They say he didn't get out of bounds, so they were stopping it because they thought it was close. Now they're stopping the clock. And the official in the white hat, he had started it, and now they're going to put some more time on the clock here. On the clock here, they have 1:08. I can't tell what they're signaling. 1:11? That's what we had it as. All right, now we start it. Start on the snap. McCormick back to pass. He's rolling. He's in trouble. Being chased. He's going to roll left side, take on a blocker, and we bring him down. We also bring him down in bounds. Keep the clock moving. They have one timeout left. They don't want to use one now. That was impressive tackle, but more impressive keeping it in down. 2nd down, but we're not worried about that. The clock is rolling. Beebe's got one timeout left. They're trying to hurry up the line of scrimmage. McCormick back to pass. He's going to roll to his right, steps up in the pocket, throws it downfield. He's got a man. It's complete at the 15, down at the 10-yard line. That'll stop the clock briefly with 39 seconds left.
McCormick to Jackson. First down and 10, Badgers.
It was all the way down to Jackson. Going to mark him down at the 9-yard line. The clock here at the stadium has been a little bit different, so we'll try to call out what the clock is. It's rolling right now with 35 seconds left. And now we have a stoppage of play, and I think Russell's calling a timeout here. Yeah, Russell. He started to signal the wrong direction. I think the Whirlwinds are calling timeout here with 32 seconds left. 32 seconds left to play, and Russellville uses its 2nd timeout of the half. Russellville leading at 27-20, and Beebe with that long pass play to get down to the 9-yard lines, put them at 1st and goal. Both teams each with one timeout remaining. Well, we haven't had a turnover. How about a turnover right here? Go for that. McCormick going to roll to his right. He's going to throw out to the right side. It's going to be incomplete. Threw out there the pylon. We saw a dive. I thought he overthrew his intended receiver, and he may have, but he had one behind there. 2nd down and goal coming up for Beebe. Receiver down there dove at the pylon. If he had caught it, I don't think it would have been a touchdown. I think it would have been inside the 1. Beebe looking at 2nd and goal. Whirlwind defense creeping up. They've got all 11 guys within the first 5 yards. Here comes the blitz. McCormick back pedals. They've got the screen set up there at the 10. Breaks a tackle at the 8. Ball's on the turf. Ball's on the turf. And I think Beebe might have covered it. They did, and they're going to stop the clock here with 15 seconds left. No. Russellville, did they take over?
Fumble on the play recovered by the Badgers.
Badgers cover it, and they're going to call their last timeout. That's what the
Their final timeout.
people here were applauding, kind of had me confused there because I didn't see that I saw they came up with it. They were stopping the clock, and so Beebe using a last timeout. Well, Beebe it's 3rd and goal. They can get 2 more plays off, but they can't do another one like that because they won't be able to stop the clock. So the only way the Badgers can get 2 plays off is if they throw one to the end zone. If it's a running play, it's all or nothing, provided we don't have a defensive penalty. So I'm sure that's what the Badgers are talking about here. They may be calling 2 plays, but I tell you, if they don't get in the end zone, there's not enough time to get set up here with 15 seconds left. So they're probably saying, hey, whatever play this is, telling the quarterback it's got to go to the end zone or out of bounds or something. It can't be short of the goal line. If it is, then they're selling it all on this one. So if they do go short, this will be the only play they got. 15 seconds left. Whirlwinds hanging on to a 1 touchdown lead. 3rd and goal for the Badgers. They're out of timeouts. McCormick looking left. He's going to throw to the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. And that's what we thought. We thought they'd go to the end zone. Not a bad time to try the fade route there. And now it's 4th and goal, and Russellville Whirlwind defense got to hang on one more time on 4th and goal from the 7. 10 seconds left, but that really doesn't matter. Not right now anyway. This is it. Beebe's got 3 wide receivers the right side, but one's the S-back. He's going to go line up on the left side as the standing tight end. Play clock down to 4. They got to hurry. Here's the snap. Here comes the blitz. McCormick throwing the end zone, and it is. Diving catch. Did he make it? Incomplete out of the end zone. He came up with it, but he didn't get a foot down. Whirlwind defense has held. Boy, it's a great catch, but he didn't get a foot down. Just looked like he had a little too much on it as he threw it to the back of the end zone. The Whirlwind defense held, and now the greatest formation in football, if your team's running it, it's the victory formation. And really, with the clock starting on change of possession in junior high football, I don't know if we have to snap it at all. Why run the risk? Whirlwinds score 1 touchdown here in the second half. It comes in the 4th quarter. Perfect time, and they win the game here, provided this kneel down. And there it is. And the Whirlwinds win it by a score of 27 to 20.
Your score, Russellville 27.
Russellville led 20-14 at the half. In the second half, Beebe came out on their first possession, drove down, got a 1-yard touchdown run. The extra point was blocked. That was big, made it 20-20. Russellville had a touchdown that was called back, didn't score until in the 4th quarter. Late in the 4th quarter, Beebe went for it. Remember, they went for it, turned the ball over on downs. Russellville took over at the 39-yard line of Beebe, ended up scoring. And it was a big 4th down play from Campbell. Threw a pass to Zach Shamsey, who got down at the 12, picking up the first down. The very next play, Ladarius Prince, a 12-yard touchdown run. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And extra point was added by Keegan Fuller, and the Whirlwinds win it after the defense hangs on, gave some ground. Beebe had it 1st and goal from the 9, couldn't punch it in. The Whirlwinds come away with a 27-20 victory. Congratulations to Coach Jimmy Wilson, the Whirlwinds, and coaching staff for the big victory tonight over Beebe. Thanks for joining us. Remember, we will have Cyclone football tomorrow night, beginning about 6:30. It'll be here on our YouTube channel and also on FM 102.3. The Coaches Show at 6:30. The kickoff against Silent Springs at 7.